Hi y'all. This is the beginning of May survival garden update. Give you a rundown what's growing. I've got the sugar beets right here. We had a lot of rain. Weather's kind of strange this year. Had a lot of rain. I thought we were going to have a lot of rain last year, and I had the rows pointing down slope. And this year I thought we were going to have a drought. No, last year I thought we were going to have a lot of rain and we had a drought. So I had the rows pointing downhill. So this year I figured, man, we might have another drought. So I made the rows go this way. And then I boxed them all in so no water can escape out of here. But we had a lot of rain. And this is the first year where I planted 2 rows of potatoes. One year I planted the whole thing and nothing grew. But this year I just experimented and planted 2 rows of potatoes and they all took. So I think I'm starting to figure this thing out. And then of course I've got the sugar beets right here, which is very important for survival. Guaranteed to have some kind of food year round, all the time. So I got sugar beets, 2 rows of potatoes. I think next year I'm going to do this whole thing with potatoes, everything. I've got to figure out. I'm at the point now where I'm learning how to do this, and the problem that you have is, man, whenever you grow stuff, stuff wants to come and eat your crops. And let me just cover here. I'm also growing onions. Baby, how'd the peanuts do?
Doing good.
Oh, the peanuts are doing good. Planted peanuts also, and they're doing good. I really didn't expect any return from the peanuts, but so the main things you need is you got to have long-term heavy food, carbon type food, and you got to have sugar, right? So I got potatoes, sugar with the sugar beets, and then you need some kind of cooking oil, right? So I'm growing peanuts also, and then onions for flavor. But the problem that I have now is these beetles right here. See that? They're eating the plants. Look at that. I got to figure out some kind of organic pest control system to run in here. So you learn how to do something, and then you come into new obstacles. So I got to figure something out. But 100 years ago, 200 years ago, a half-acre garden could feed an entire family for a year with just potatoes. They did that in Ireland. Potatoes, And then they wanted to get rid of the population there, the undesirable population in Ireland. So we had this famine show up, or they had this famine show up. And anyways, it turned out to be copper sulfate that killed the potato blight. And that's what's still being used right now, copper sulfate. It's a little history right there. But the cool thing is that it's really bad over here, man. Look at that. Totally chewed up that plant. Let's see what else is going on. This one's getting chewed up. You're not getting them all, but maybe I need to sacrifice some to the bugs. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, here are the peanuts. Remember, you need cooking oil. And oh man, look, I got the sugar. I forgot about that. These are the sugar beets I planted. I ordered a bunch of slips. Most of them didn't have any roots on them, so I just put them in the ground because I had to get moving. And I planted 90 in here about a foot apart. And if you look, a lot of them took. A lot of them took about a foot apart. Got a big empty space right here where nothing took. Let's see. Yeah, nothing took in here. And then a lot of them took. It's really muddy in here. Gotta be careful, don't slip. But a lot of them took right here. And I planted some straight in the ground vertical and some of them sideways. I tried both methods and it looks like both methods might have worked. So let me show you the onions. I didn't cultivate. Man, we're doing this cultivation by hand. You know, the de-weeding. It's a lot of work, but it's good practice. You got to look at it as practice. You got to be able to do this manually so that when you have to, you know, if you ever had to like do it for real, you know what to do and what to expect. But there's enough growing here if everything grabs to last a while. Especially, I'm thrilled with the potatoes because it's the first year where it actually worked. Yeah, all that right there is weeds, and my wife, she's over there weeding the onions. This is her row that she planted right here. So it's her. She's saying it's starting to bulb out. But so peanuts, onions, and the strategy with the sweet potatoes right here is the regular northern red potatoes, they're going to be harvested here in about another 6 weeks. It's about 3 to 4 months before harvest. So they're going to be harvested and then be able to eat those for a few months, and then come November, the sweet potatoes will roll in, and that'll be the crop that carries it through the winter. So you want to be able to have food year-round, every month out of the year from your garden. You want to have food in the garden and be able to eat it at the same time. And then it's a cycle that's repetitive. After I harvest, I think in October, I'm going to go ahead and plant the daikon radish and create some daikon radish and sugar beets and create some root crops and till it all in around February or March and start the whole cycle over again. It looks like it's slowly all coming together. The pond's full of water. Yeah, it looks like it's working. So just to do a quick video here, and well, let's see, 20 minutes has it been so far? So this quick video, and we're gonna have to be out here and pull all these weeds by hand. Don't have any de-weeding tools, so we're gonna do it by hand with a hoe. Look, you do what you can with what you got, but you got to have the basic skills down on how to grow this stuff. And I'm not an expert, but it looks like it's gonna work. See y'all later.